And we're starting out with some new brews, new cards, PogChamp. And this is kind of the list that I wanted to give a shot here. This is Indomitable Creativity. Now, I feel like people are kind of split on two camps in creativity in Pioneer. There's the camp that wants to put Gearhulk into play, and then there's the camp that wants to put Attrax into play. Now, I don't necessarily know which version of that is better, but what I like about the Gearhulk stuff is Gearhulk works so well with the new card here, Reenact the Crime. Because if you, say, discard a Gearhulk to Fable, you can reenact the Gearhulk, Gearhulk flashback the reenact something else that you got off the Fable. Reenact also gives you a little bit of redundancy on Magma Opus, because you can just go discard Opus, get the treasure, use the treasure to reenact the Opus. So it's like, gives you some it gives you some things to do when you draw the Opus, because typically when you draw Opus without creativity, you're not really doing that much with it. You're just cycling Opus as like a treasure for creativity. But now with Reenact, you actually have something else to do with it, besides just hardcasting Gearhulk and stuff. So I kind of like that. I want to try it out. I mean, the rest of this deck is pretty stock. The only other new card here is Deduce, which we're trying 4 copies. I don't know if it's right to play 4. Maybe it's better to play like more Make Disappears, maybe an extra removal spell, but I do think this card is quite good. Just being able to cycle and make a token for creativity, and it gives you more stuff to do early on turn 2, more ways to fuel creativity and stuff like that. A couple Shark Typhoons, a couple Prismari Commands, 7 removal spells. One other thing worth noting about Torch the Tower is it was a little bit worse previously, but now that you have Deduce as another kind of clean / easy way to turn on Bargain for Torch the Tower, Torch I think does get a little bit better with Deduce, so something to keep in mind there. Sideboard, nothing worth noting too much, but we do have Galvanize to be able to kill Shieldred. That's another new card. A couple of Quakebringers on the board as a sideboard creativity pivot target against the Amalia combo, because it says your opponents can't gain life. But everything else is pretty much standard about this. So just kind of wanted to try out Reenact the Crime and see how that goes, and then see how good Deduce is as an enabler. So we'll see how that goes. My brother in Christ. Alright, I'm going to keep. Are there manlands still in our list to combat that? I think we have 1 Hall. We still play the Beat-a-Ball? No, I cut the Beat-a-Ball. Maybe you should be, though, if everybody's going to play this deck. Alright, fine. I'll play out this one match, alright? Just to show you how fucking miserable it is. It's going to be the worst 45 minutes of our lives, but I'll play it out. Just to appease Chad. I'll play it out. And I won't complain, alright? I won't complain at all. But I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to sit here silent for 45 minutes. Just to make it through. Crank the Benji if you're not saying anything. I already kind of turned it up earlier. Mirrex isn't really a win con because they have fields. Okay. Like, if I played all 3 of these matches out to their full conclusion, the stream would be over. Like, we would get to 4 hours. I guarantee you. And this is part of the reason why I don't want to do this. They're just jamming? Okay, well, if your control opponent's like this, then they just don't give a shit. If they just don't care, then alright, fine. Not that I can really punish them. I can... No. If I had 1 more land, we could resolve Opus. I think it's just Shark Typhoon time. I can't do anything else. Yeah, go. the opposite effect of what PvDDR has discussed in the past. Control makes the pilot feel good when they win because proportionally they spend twice as long winning, which means you spend twice as long feeling bad when they lose quick. Yeah, that's like a reasonable assessment. I make a 3/3. Just Mirrex them? No, I'm gonna clock them with a Shark Typhoon. They have main deck Moonlight? Since when? Since forever, I guess. They have 2 fields. Yeah, that's why I'm not ever gonna Mirrex them, right? Oh, you wanted to Mirrex them that turn before they fielded? Maybe. Because now they're just gonna field anyways. And I really don't want to make a token. No, actually, I don't mind making a token. Oh, they're not... Okay, they're not fielding. Oh, shit, I could have just Opus them now, yeah. They were tapped out. That's a good point. I didn't think about that. I don't want to get their Typhoon, because they could, like, tuck the Typhoon back. But I should have resolved Opus, for sure. I was, like, dead set on making a Mirrex token. No, I think reenacting the Typhoon is bad. There's just too many ways that goes wrong. But I definitely should have resolved this. Okay. Yeah, that was bad. I only have 2 basics. Okay. I don't want to cycle the Opus now, because I want to save it for Reenact. I'm just going to hope they go for the second field here. They did not. I guess we should probably go for Opus Reenact. It's probably okay. Yeah, just reenact their Shark Typhoon. That does sound kind of nice. Sure. -1 life. I think amount of total matters. Oh, they're also countering the Reenact the Crime, which is way better for me. They should have just let this resolve, and then this would have gotten exiled. But they probably just didn't know. Could Fable Deduce. I could Deduce and try to spike a land for creativity. It sounds not ideal, though. Yeah, let's just play Fable. Fable hold up Deduce. Can maybe try to go for creativity next turn. Do. The hell is this? Sure. Because they get their Omen back. But now I can resolve Gearhulk, right? I have to find a land. Oh, they got the graveyards. Right. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's true. I told chat I would try my best to play out this match. And I'm definitely trying, but I can't make any promises. I definitely cannot make any promises. We can win. Yeah, but at what cost? You know? At what cost? Our sanity? What's the best way to sequence this? Watch out for Spell Pierce. I'm not playing on Spell Pierce. There's no way I just cast Shark Typhoon, right? I kind of want to go Channel Opus, and then Creativity for 1, targeting the Treasure Token? No, I don't want to main phase Gearhulk. I kind of want to go for Cycle Opus and then flashback the Opus. Like, the thing about Creativity is it's much harder to resolve this card, so now that I've been given an opportunity to do so, I think I should probably take it. You know what I mean? Yeah, then I target the Treasure Token. take another point of damage for no reason. All right, target this. Let's go deal 4, tap these 2, done. The second time I've taken 1 life for no reason. The issue with, like, hard casting Shark Typhoon is what happens if they just go untap Teferi, tuck my Shark Typhoon. That's like, that would be a disaster, right? At least this way, Teferi is not as good because I have 2 things in play, right? I mean, yeah, Verdict is annoying, but... Really? Well, hopefully that 2 damage won't come back to bite me, huh? That 2 life looking more and more sus. Land. 3 cards in hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Could just creativity for 1. Just to flashback Deduce. Yeah, it's like they're tapped out, but I can't really do anything good while they're tapped out. I could jam Shark Typhoon, but that seems kind of aggressive. I don't hate just going creativity for 1, target clue, flashback Deduce. Why are they tapping out like this? They must be new to control. 23. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. It's mage again. It's mage again. Take a Fable. What the deuce? What the deuce? You don't like that the new lane line turns everything gold, but have you seen a gold Ragavan? Yeah. I mean, I played a little bit with lane line. I played with the Zoo deck. And it was pretty funny to have some gold Ragavans. Ragavan got the drip. Okay. Supreme Verdicto. Verdicto. Yeah, the golden monkey. We should have timed it to see how long this match took. I don't know what your age is. Alright, -2. What the deuce? What the deuce? Why are you countering my deduces? Unless it's make disappear, then it kind of makes more sense. Alright, fine. Fine. I just love tapping out. They have 1 card in hand. Alright, guess this. What the deuce? How many Gearhulks is left now? You have 1 left? Yeah, 1 Gearhulk left. Alright, go. How did our blue-white control opponent run out of cards? They're not supposed to do that. They're never supposed to run out of cards. Them tapping out as wilds. Yeah, I mean, I guess they just have nothing, but... They also could have kept the open and played a Flicker with Yorion. They did put a card on top. Cycle Typhoon, Gearhulk Return Typhoon. How? How am I doing that? I don't have a Reenact in my graveyard. I can't do that, right? You just did? I did like 2, maybe like 4 turn cycles ago, but they exiled it with Farewell. That's been gone for a while. A couple turns. Also, maybe you were looking at... I know, these things look very similar. But it was a Deduce, not a Reenact. They do look very similar, I will say that. Alright, Clue. Coming in. +1 card. This match started 16 minutes ago. Oh my god. And I'm already in hell. Go. 16 minutes, chat. That's how long. This is game 1, and we've already spent 16 minutes on this. Do you understand why I don't want to play against blue-white control? Like, do you now understand why? Does it all make sense now? It's just not good for streaming. You know what I mean? They cast any card draw. They played one Omen. Teferi got countered. Yeah, I think it was just one Omen. It's only turn 14. Yeah, what do you mean it's only turn 14? Brother, that's awful. A game of Magic should not last 14 turns. Alright, get marched. Play Fable. Was it turning one of the hardcast Shark? I don't know. Just like, what if they have March in hand? They did end up having March, for what it's worth. I'm gonna keep playing out my lands. I didn't sequence this properly, though. I should have mapped first. I think hardcasting was better. Hardcasting is just so much worse if they have March. Which, to be fair, they did have March. I'll keep the Deuce. We'll keep a little Deuce. Because they have enough mana to just march the Shark Typhoon. I don't know if you're ever supposed to hardcast Shark Typhoon against them. I think you're just almost always obligated to just cycle it. It's a 3/4, huh? I do have to kill this at some point, so I guess I'll kill it now. It's a little bit worse than, like, now that I'm going chapter 2 here, because I want to cycle these away to discard to draw cards, but this is fine. Cycle Typhoon for 1. Okay. Sure. Really protecting this anchorage. I mean, I can eventually Otawara it. I don't have to do it now. I only have 1 Gearhulk left. For whatever that's worth. Sure. That's fine. They invested a lot of resources into this anchorage. Maybe they had them make disappear, that's why they made the 1/1 token. I mean, this is a fine exchange. It's like a 2 for a 1.5 kind of thing. Still feeling totally fine about this game. Memory Deluge. It's making me feel a little bit less good about it. Yeah, I know. Really, really fighting over this creature land. P-Sams, don't say it. Don't say it, don't say it, don't say it. I beg of you, load up Arena. I thought you were going to tell me that we were having an interesting match. That's what I thought you were going to say. This is... I'm not going to lie, chat. This is pretty painful. You guys owe me a lot for putting me through this. I mean, go, I guess. If you win, you should milk this for content. Go through the video, find key turn, make some commentary, then bam, easy video. I could make this single game into an entire video. You know what I mean? This has been the best 24 minutes of a Doom stream ever. Why? Why do you guys like this shit? Yeah, that's fine. Because we love watching blue-white fall. Sure, I mean, it is really enjoyable when you get to defeat the blue-white player, but it's like, at what cost, you know? I'm losing my sanity. I'm slowly losing my sanity. Actually, not that slowly. I'm just losing my sanity. It's both basics, by the way. My viewership has increased since starting this match. I don't believe you. I do not believe you at all. Just do one of those Subway Surfer streams on the side. Yeah, well, I mean, you can't really do that, because you do have to, like, actually pay attention to a lot of what's going on. I kind of don't want to cast this Fable. Yeah, I'm not going to. I don't know how many farewells they're playing, but they did just resolve Deluge. I'm actually at risk of being decked here. Keep the land to loot. I can loot away this Fiery Impulse. Maybe the land didn't matter, but I can loot away the Fiery Impulse. Loot, treasure. Dun, 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 dun. What the deuce? We legit might deck out here. There is a non-zero chance that we deck out. How do you feel about Restless Bivouac and the standard Convoke deck? I should be playing a second copy of Mirrex. Don't play Bivouac. Like, Mirrex is bad, and Thran Portal is bad, but Bivouac is far and away the worst of the options that you could play, I think. I don't know yet, Monkey Brain. I don't know. With Chicago coming up, it's not going to be this month for sure. Maybe the month after. I'll try. How do you feel about Atraxa on the side? What matchups do you want Atraxa against? I like Reenact. It's nice. What's cool about Reenact the Crime is it feels like it gives you a little bit of flexibility in that, like, you can reenact your opponent's stuff at instant speed, which is kind of cool. Like, this matchup, for example, I actually think I messed up. There was a turn where they cycled Typhoon and tapped out, and I could have actually just went for Reenact on their Shark Typhoon, and I probably should have, but I just, like, didn't see the line. So, Reenact is cool, especially in this matchup. Yeah, I think one portal, 1 to 2 Mirrex is fine. Sure. Okay with that. What's worse, Thran Portal or Miner's Gate Guidewing? Did you see that post from Ben? He posted a Boros Convoke deck that didn't have Gleeful Demolition. I was like, what are you doing? What is going on? Why did you just cut the best card in the deck? Like, what the fuck? No Gleefuls. It was like I didn't know what was happening. Chad, I think we're dead. Go. I think we are dead. Guess I can steal their Emperor. Kill the Oriana reenacted. I think I'm stealing their Emperor. Oh wait, no, this exiles. Right, fuck. Wait, it exiles. Alright, never mind, that's not happening. Fuck. I forgot that it exiles. No downside, huh? Clearly no downside. Do you remember what the original Pioneer sets were? Yeah, they started at RTR, right? Time them out. Yeah, but like, we have to sit here for another half hour. Like, I could have just played 3 more matches in this time frame, you know? Even if I'm 100% to win the match, I just don't. It's like, who cares? You know what I mean? Like, I'd rather just play more matches. Sure. Wait, what can I reenact right now? Oh, just the impulse. Sure. I don't think I'm doing anything now. Okay. I do have 12 mana. They're at 9. I do have 12 mana, chap. Let's get the song request in the queue for Yorick. Song request. Alright, in the queue. I mean, I don't have a choice, right? So, I mean, I guess the issue is I'm at 7, right? Maybe I have to let them have Teferi and kill the Orion. So we go 4 here. Yeah, I think I have to. Done. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Is it still game one? Yes. Don't remind me. Not upstairs. I think letting them have Teferi and Yorion is kind of sketch. Could just do it this way now, right? I think this is fine. Although, I only have 8 cards in my deck. That's kind of a problem, isn't it? How many win conditions do I have left? I have 8 cards in my deck. Gearhulk check? I have 1 Gearhulk left, right? Yeah, I think I have 1 Gearhulk left. You can split up Opus. Yeah, you can split up Opus. It's any target. Need to play super fast. I'm up enough on time that I think that's fine. I'm not super worried about time, I think. Whatever, attack you. You figure it out. We can Otawara Shark Typhoon token. Okay, that's fine. Not concerned with that. There's no way they have Settle. Come on. 80 cards, by the way. There ain't no way they got Settle. Ain't no way they got Settle. Yeah, but I wanted to save Otawara in case I needed to bounce a Shark Typhoon token. So I think it was more important to save Otawara. And it looks like they do have Typhoon. Rewarded. I think it was better to save Otawara. Because I'm just straight up dead to the Shark Typhoon, you know what I mean? Okay. We don't quite have lethal, though. We're close. Do I have any Opuses left? Wait, if I map into an Opus, I can Gearhulk into the last creativity. I have 1 Opus left. Torrential Gearhulk. Copy the Gearhulk with Kiki. The Kiki is tapped right now. But I can't bin the Gearhulk, I don't think. But I can't kill them with Gearhulk, right? Because my only spell in the graveyard that deals damage is Prismari Command. So do I just have to pass here? Yeah, I think I just have to pass here. Maybe I shouldn't have used the map token. Oh, I shouldn't have used the map token, because I needed that for the creativity. Although, I guess it doesn't matter if I'm just drawing the Gearhulk, right? Doesn't matter at that point. Is it still game 1? Yes! This is still game 1, and this is the exact reason why I did not want to play these games out. I told you this was going to happen, chat. And this is why you just can't play games against Blue-White on stream. Just not possible. Yeah, I guess I could have creativity the map token, got the Gearhulk, Crime, target their Typhoon. Maybe that was better. I could see that. I could buy that. I could have, but I wanted to try to bait action in combat before I did that Firefighter. They still may be dead. I mean, we're drawing a Gearhulk, which is not necessarily game over, right? Like, we can't really do anything with the Gearhulk. Wait, why did I have a target for the creativity? Oh, you can do it for 0, that's why. Okay. Maybe they just have nothing for the Gearhulk. I have 1 Opus left in my deck, too. Prismari Command. Oh, I meant to cast that, but whatever. I misclicked. Jesus Christ. I don't even know, dude. I'm breaking down in front of your eyes. At what cost, though? At what cost? Was it worth it? Yeah, that's the question I'm asking myself. This is painful. Yeah, this is what chat wants, though. This is what you get when I don't concede to Blue-White. This is exactly what happens. This is what you get. This is the content. It's like, are you sure you want that content? Are you sure you want that? You know, are you really sure you want that? I don't think you do. I don't think you do. Quakebringer? Yeah, but it fucks up my creativities is the problem. I think I'm just going to keep in 2 Torch to kill Emperor. Just 2. Game 2, game 2, game 2. Are you not entertained? I'm up 2 minutes too, which is important, obviously. All I have to do is not time out. That's all that matters. What's up, Snack Bar? Thank you for the 3 gifted subs, folks. If you didn't get one, dodge and chat. It's as simple as that. Thank you for the 3 gifted subs, Snack Bar. Appreciate that. I don't know if I've ever been behind on clock in a single game of Magic in my entire history of Magic Online. Maybe like once. Back in the Nixon administration, maybe I was behind on clock once, but go. Didn't you time out a couple weeks ago? Shh. Shh. Evidence? Evidence? I don't see any evidence. Memory Deluge. Did they miss a land drop? This is aggressive, but they missed a land drop. I'm gonna cast it. I don't know if it's right. Mostly just because I think they're gonna start playing into my spells, and this turns on my Gearhulk. Right. They did not miss a land drop? I thought they did. Oh, I was counting the treasure as a land, my bad. I mean, it's fine, right? It's a good tempo play. It's a good tempo play. I'm still trading 1 card for 2 cards, right? Make a token. We'll make a token. I mean, like I said, as long as I don't time out, I don't think I can lose this match. Yes, I would love to search. It's my last basic, though, so this field is Stone Rain. It's kind of annoying. This. Bang, bang. Toxic token, you got a lot of work to do, buddy. You got a lot of work to do. Alright, I've now lost 20 viewers. Just want to throw that out there. Is there a reason to Rotting Reggie in the blue-black Reenact build to feel a Reenact on turn 4? Well, the issue with, I guess, Rotting Regisaur does kind of sidestep the graveyard hate in a way where it, like, gives you additional pressure without you going through the graveyard. I could see it. Could be alright. Shit, I can't beat that card. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. If I had 1 more mana, I could Gearhulk plus disappear. I can't let that resolve, though. I cannot let that resolve. Should I reenact their Narset? Kind of think I should. Yeah. Because that baits a counterspell, and then I can untap and Creativity resolve Gearhulk. A Bazinga! Bazinga. They just didn't fall for it? Oh, okay. Well, I mean, that game took a lot less longer than I thought it was going to, but... Alright, chat. What did we learn? What did we learn? The blue-white control matchup, still awful. That's what I learned. That was round 1. Best possible outcome, I know. If your opponent doesn't play into your counterspells, but if they just, like... Even if you don't have a counterspell, if they play something else that's worth reenacting, then you can just get that. So it's pretty cool. It does some cool stuff. I like it. Now the real question is, can you play Reenact the Crime in Atraxa Creativity? I don't know. Maybe. That I'm not sure about. Because at that point you wouldn't have Gearhulk to flashback reenact, but you still would have, like, Atraxa and stuff. Like, you can go Command or Fable, discard Atraxa, then reenact it. Dimir control? No. Why? Hopefully it's Phoenix. Oh. This is not Dimir control at all. Ayo. 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 Let him cook. I will discard... Do I discard the Gearhulk or do I keep it? Weasel Dude, what's up, buddy? Thank you for the 3-month resub. Yeah, they're prepared for the blue-white meta. Alright, I'm keeping the Gearhulk. I don't know if that's right, but I'm going to keep the Gearhulk. Koido, thank you for the $25 donation. Greatly appreciate that. Thank you so much, Koido. Drop a link to the dono deck in the Discord channel, and I'll throw that in the queue for you. It should be next. It should be this week, actually. We have open spots for this week. She wisping on my Slither till I'm a nightmare. She's slithering on my Wisp. Rude. Draw discard was kind of bad for Drown. Yeah, but I wanted to try to find Opus. I guess if I drew Opus, then I could have just channeled it, which maybe would have been a little bit better. those are good draws. I'll take those. I will, in fact, take double Shark Typhoon. Not going to complain about that. We're not hardcasting. I'm sorry, chat. Get that thought out of your head right now. We're never, ever hardcasting. It's just not happening. Coward? No, I'm trying to win the game, man. I'm gonna save the treasure in case we find creativity. Yeah, but like, what if they just have a counterspell? You know, they had 4 mana up that turn. Thought you're trying to make content. Only when I'm playing against blue-white, which I guess is not possible anyways, right? I think we've already determined that. Drown. I'll take that. Well, I can hardcast now. Do I want to? Alright, fine. Fine. I will do it. I'll do it, chat. I'll do it. Even though I think it's not correct. Oh, well, now we get to cast Reenact or Deduce off of it, so. Alright, I will give you your Shark Typhoon. Because you wanted it so dearly. Was this better than just hardcasting the Shark Typhoon? Probably not, right? I could have just hardcasted it and saved the Reenact. Probably would have been a little bit better. Why did I do it that way? I just had enough mana, right? This was dumb. What was the point of this? This, like, didn't accomplish anything, right? I don't know if it matters, but... Draw a card, I guess. Yeah, I guess I draw a card this way. But I draw a card, but I discard the Reenact. So is it really worth it? I guess getting the Reenact in the graveyard for Gearhulk is nice. Well, shit. I guess I should have kicked it. I guess I should have kicked it. Although I kind of wanted to sack the clue anyways. Alright, the game's over anyways. Am I wrong for thinking Nightbonder is unplayable? No. Probably not. 2, 3, 4, 5. Hardcast Typhoon for the win. Yeah, that is true. Okay, this one gets back... Reenact, probably? Oh, they don't want to play anymore. Where'd they go? Chat, where'd they go? They no longer wanted to participate in the game. Drafting Murders in Paper for the first time. I have not drafted it yet. I do not know. I realistically, I don't know any of the limited cards. I know, like, what the constructed playable cards are, but I know nothing about the limited format. What did we do against blue-black? I've heard good things. I just haven't gotten around to playing it myself yet. Where are the non-blue decks at? People are just too busy losing to the blue decks. So they just don't want to queue into. They just don't want to queue up with those non-blue decks. Could trim one Reenact. Keep the command, maybe. Dispute's like good against some of their cards. It's good against Nightbonder, Slitherwisp, Brineborn. Yeah, maybe Dispute over Prismari Command. Could buy that. Dude, this playlist is really bringing me back. Nightbonder has can't be countered. I thought it only made your other stuff not be countered now. So I trust in love. I don't either, so I have no idea. I mean, I just played against it last game, but I still don't know what it does. Cunning Nightbonder. 2/2 flash. Spells with flash you cast cost 1 less to cast and can't be countered. Yeah, so you can counter the Nightbonder itself. Okay, they don't have any cards that they main phase anyways, so. You know, me too, Kui. Thank you for the 4-month resub. Welcome back. I also feel 13 again. This song is an oldie but a goodie. All right, chat. Who is going to be the first person to miss a land drop this game? 1 for me, 2 for my opponent. I really hope it's not me. I don't like that. I don't like it. I have to cycle now. I really don't want to, but I have to. Do you believe? Do you believe? Okay, there we go. Easy. Feel so alive. Yeah, counter this. Counter this. Wait, really? I guess their hand is all drowns? Is that what that means? I don't want to afford to. Like, if I attack and they have 2 flash flyers, like they go, I attack, they play 1, I kill it, they play a second one, I can't afford to lose this token. Because I have so many creativities in hand. I don't think it's worth the 1 damage. Well, Unforge. Unforge. Okay, now I'm sending both, because I want to get the treasure token. I could just pass, right? I don't have to do anything. Maybe I should have kept one of the creativities. I could have just discarded 1. Yeah, it appears that 1 was the correct vote. I'm not missing a land drop ever this game now. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I kind of wish I had kept one of those creativities. I don't want to cast it in the drown. I'm just going to pass. This song is kind of a slapper. A schlapper. I wish that Reenact Creativity worked the way that I wanted it to. Like, you could pay additional for X, but you can't do that. Yep. Alright, this is not looking super good for us. Take 3. No attacks. Okay, I'm with you. That helps. That definitely helps. I'm just gonna pass. So we can actually do we can do instant speed Shark Typhoon hardcast, which is kind of nice if they tap out. Okay. Surely they'll tap out here, right? Fuck. You're supposed to tap out, opponent. You have 3 cards in hand? They just cycle for a bunch. I'm gonna hold on to it. Not gonna go for it yet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Once we get to 10, we can go for cycle for 0, double reenact. We're not quite there yet, though. I guess I could just do this. This actually is not that bad. White Ninja, thank you for the 34 months. Welcome back. Somebody told me there was an RCQ this weekend. I think it was at TJ's. I don't know if you're going to that. Alright, dead. That's bad. I had 2 in hand. So... Creativity on treasure, they counter it, then I just, pass? No, I'm just gonna pass. I think so. So I thought it was TJ's. I mean, I can look at the schedule, but there is one. I think there's actually 2 this weekend. And I'm only doing commentary on Sunday, so I can play the one on Saturday. Two, three, four, five, six, 7. Well, see, now the unfortunate part about this is I'm 1 mana short of being able to go cycle for 2 and reenact the Shark Typhoon. So maybe I just cycle for 4. TJ's on Saturday, gaming, etc. on Sunday. Perfect, because I'd rather go to TJ's anyways. And then I have commentary on Sunday for the NRG. Like, my position is not getting any better. Oh, wait, I'm now just realizing I can reenact the Opus now, right? So maybe I just take all of this, end step reenact Opus, force them to counter it, untap Creativity the Treasure, and hope they don't have 2 more counter spells. I mean, I guess I might as well do this now, right? What's the other option? The other option is just Shark for 4, which is worse against push. Man, I don't know. This is tough. Yeah, I'm gonna do something this turn. I just don't know what exactly I'm supposed to do. I think with double reenact, it's probably better to get one of these out of the hand. So let's do this. Yeah, let's do this. Let's do this. Yeah, we expected that to happen. That's fine. I mean, it's not great, but hopefully we can draw a dispute or something. That helps a little bit. So now maybe I don't even have to go for the creativity, right? I could just go Rending Volley, target Slitherwisp, pass, Shark Typhoon, block the Cutthroat. I can also maybe bait them into playing a creature now, so they don't have a counterspell up, and then I can go for this. Because, like, if they want to get a card off this, they have to play a spell now, which they don't. Yeah, I'm just going to pass. This is fine. I'm not even going to attack with Fable. I mean, if you want to drive all the way to Massachusetts, maybe. Otherwise, probably not. Seems like something that you probably don't want to do, though. Yeah, so now we just make a 4/4 Shark. And now they have to do something about this, and hopefully they don't have another answer for the Reenact the Crime. They do know about the creativity, though. So now I probably should go for Fiery Impulse first. Didn't want to copy. How about I copy? Yeah, I guess I kind of just have to go for this, right? Fable and the Shark. Oh, I F6'd. My bad. Yeah, I just F6'd. I should have done that for sure. I just F6'd. Yeah, I shouldn't have been F6. That was my bad. And then I could have at least blocked this. Yeah, that was bad. F6 for no reason. Maybe I waited too long this game too. Not going creativity for 2 and sack the reflection. Well, I was playing around a counter spell. I guess I wasn't even really playing around a counter spell, right? This is game 2. We're up a game. It's okay. We can go to game 3. Yeah, this game was tough. Oh, that's a good point. I shouldn't F6. Reenact on Miltrigger and get something. That is a good point. You say that Rest in Peace is good against you? Absolutely, yeah. If you know that your opponent's playing Gearhulk, you should 100% bring in Rest in Peace. Yeah, nothing there. We still get one more look next turn. Attack. I did keep a card on top off of the thing. Oh, so that's just gonna kill me, right? They're just gonna cast any spell with flash. I'm gonna die. Okay. Hold. I guess I could reenact the Omen. I mean, that seems worse than just trying to spike something off the Thought Thief, right? Because I can always reenact the Omen in combat if I need to. Hopefully we just hit a Magma Opus. Mystical Dispute and Mirrex. Okay, so we have to go for Omen. I don't know if we have any outs now, that was the problem. Cast. Do we have outs? I don't think we do. No! So close. So close. Bottom. Ah! Alright, fine. Game 3. Rending Volley X2. Well, no, I'm only drawing one card off the Omen, right? Oh, yeah, 10 out of 10 halftime performance. Absolute 10 out of 10 halftime performance. It was so good. Best one I've seen in a long time. It was pretty good. I do watch the NFL, yes. Halftime was the only thing I watched. I mean, you're probably not the only one. If I don't know a deck idea that requires you to do some building, do I have to know more? You gotta give me a deck. I'm not a miracle worker, alright? You gotta give me the deck. It was, yeah. It was a good show. Good halftime show. I mean, maybe it kind of depends on what it is, but... I don't know if anybody's really ever asked me to do that before. Gillet. Just gonna main phase Deduce if I miss. Come on, man. Come on, man. Is it control in standard is the deck? Yeah, I'm not playing a control deck. You already know this. Mr. Streamer, build me a control deck. That's not what I do. I can't build control decks. I don't even play control decks. How do you expect me to build a control deck if I don't even play it? Brother, come on. Give me lands, please. Guess I could cycle Opus, but... Please give me a fucking land this time. Alright, well. Anticlimactic game 3, I guess. This shit sucked. Very, very unfortunate. This is where on Arena I would give them the nice... I know, I can barely build regular decks. I can't build a control deck, dog. I like that statement. Spike trophied with modern miracles. Modern is healing. No, it's not. Miracles is toxic as fuck. Nobody wants to play against miracles. That shit gives me flashbacks. Opponent, you know my entire hand. Why are we tanking? Tank drown. Sulking Assassin coming in with the 5 gifted subs. Folks, if you didn't get one, dodge in chat. It is as simple as that. Thank you for the 5 gifted sulking. Of all people. Of all people, you would expect Doomwig to play a control deck of all people. Alright, you win. You win the game. I'm dead. I have deceased. I played that game too like shit, to be fair. I should have won that match 2-0. There's no chance I should have lost that game too. Got Torch, Impulse, Creativity. I'm in. Keep this. Need to find a token maker at some point. Steve Vets. Phoenix. That's our Phoenix matchup. Torch is decent against them, because it does exile Phoenix, which is nice. But particularly not great against Shredder. So I sure hope they don't guess that. I think it's twitch.tv/DreamHack I believe, is the link. That's where I found the VOD. I think Anu was doing a co-commentary stream too. So you might be able to watch it on Anu's VOD. 1-3. Can't possibly beat a 1-3. 0%. At some point, I need to find some, like a Fable or something. I guess I could have made a Mirrex token that turn. I should have. What's up, Shortfang? I wonder if they bid a cruise. It does exile the Phoenix, right? Just saying. The problem with not doing it now is they're just going to untap and get it back. Nah, I'd rather just wait for a cruise. I think I'd rather wait for a cruise. I am going to Chicago, yeah. Yeah, I'd much rather just wait, because like now that they have a stock graveyard, they're very likely to cast cruise this turn, so. I will be in Chicago. I don't even know what's in Seattle. If the answer is the Pro Tour, then no. Do you think that I am good enough to qualify for a Pro Tour? Like, what do you think this is? There's no shot. I will be playing the 75k, yeah. In the end. Nah, no 100 burden for me. It's too far. Is Reenact a card you want with the new Leyline? What new Leyline? Leyline at the Guild Pact? No, I don't think so. I'm just gonna do this. Treasure loot. Yeah, at some point I will. I'm gonna get rid of one of the torches. Okay, now we're cooking. Now we are cooking. Let me cook. Let me cook. I assume they do remote casters for that. I could. I don't know who's casting it, but I could try. In the end. So I think this turn I just want to play Gearhulk and then go for creativity next turn, I think. It's like a little better use of my mana. Kind of doesn't matter, but what I like about Gearhulk this turn is I can go Gearhulk, Command, Loot, try to find Opus, and then if I find one or multiple Opuses, then my creativity is a lot better next turn. So I think I like that. Surely I'm not going to die to this 1-3, right? There's no way this 1-3 is going to kill me. Okay, let's go loot, treasure. Torch down and Shivan Reef down. Yeah, see, now we don't really have anything good to get back with the creativity. I mean, it's still probably okay. We also know they have a Pierce. Well, I mean, I could pay for Pierce, right? When did they get Pierce back? Oh, was it off the Free the Fae? Yeah, they did, okay. I didn't even see that. Just taking it. I could just double Fable. I'm not really in danger of dying, am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I do have 9 mana. Kind of just want a double Fable. Galvanic combo? Yeah, but they only have 1 Phoenix, right? How likely is Galvanic combo to be lethal with only 1 Phoenix? Did I miss an SR? Okay, we'll pay for that. I don't think I missed an SR, did I? I don't think I did. Double Spell Pierce. Alright, you got me. Good beats. Haul is lethal. But I have a Chump Walker. They also can't haul and Time Walk, right? Oh, I guess they Time Walk first. Yeah, okay. I guess you're right. Maybe this was loose. I could have also not attacked with the Gearhulk to be able to block the haul, which they can't really kill the Gearhulk that effectively. Wait. Opponent, we can talk about this. Opponent, chill. We can talk about this. Well, this is awkward. Yeah, we're dead. Well, that sure is awkward. I guess I should have just went for creativity then, huh? Alright, good beats. Good beats. Good beats. I did not expect to die that game. Oh, man. Alright, command coming out. Negate good. Shark good. Maybe dispute. Impulse is like okay-ish. It really only kills... I guess it kills Fable in the post-board games. Why don't somebody keep calling me? Oh, this might be the garage. I have an appointment tomorrow. Let me get this real quick. Hold on. They had to reschedule my oil change. Apparently there's weather tomorrow. I didn't know that. I didn't even know there was a storm. I had no idea. I did lose game 1, yeah. They did have iteration plus time walk. Really? I mean, I just don't pay attention to the weather, I guess, but I didn't even know that. What did I shock for there? I guess there's not really a spell I'd want to counter. Well, they can only go... They go, like, land pass, right? So they're not playing 2 drops on turn 1. Surely they don't have a second counter spell. Why no Surveillance? Because you don't want to surveil Gearhulk to the graveyard. You want to keep all the Gearhulks in deck. Also, tap lands suck, man. Crackling Drake. Really sucks missing a land drop, doesn't it? Really sucks missing a land drop. If I didn't, I would have won this game. I would have had Dispute up. I would have let them counter the Fable, then disputed this, but... Tough. Tough. Yeah, the surveil lands are generally a lot worse without the free interaction. I'm just gonna fire this off. Bring it back down tonight. Okay. I take 4. I think I have to keep the Impulse and just hope to find another red spell to kill this. Might be good at some point. Not good this turn. Do not feel good about this game. That one missed land drop is just gonna, like... Literally losing the game because I missed 1 land drop. SCG Con Philly in March for the Modern 10K? Probably not. Philly's too far. Modern's kind of whatever. I don't think I'll be going to Philly. Well, I can't negate that. Still borrower too. I mean, this feels bad, but like, what else am I doing, right? All right. Missed too many land drops. Good beats. That game was tough. Yorion, huh? Okay, not blue white. I don't know if this is better or worse for us. Honestly, it's not that bad of a drive because that's the last time that I went to Philly too. The drive is really not that bad. It's mostly straight the whole way. It's really not that rough of a drive. The only paper modern deck I have is Rhinos, which I'm thinking about selling. I'm thinking about selling out of modern. CEDH. Let's go. Real Reforged Gaming. Thank you for the 2-month resub. Welcome back. Yeah, chat. I'm thinking about doing it. I'm thinking about finally selling out of modern. The only reason that I wouldn't want to is just because, like, it's to play exactly modern RCQ seasons. But I can maybe just try to I can maybe try to crowdsource a deck during the RCQ seasons. Well, that's the issue, right? Is like, even if MH3 saves modern, you're still gonna have to dump like another $2,000 into it. It's just a money pit, you know? Where it's every 2.5, 3 years we get a rotation, and you have to spend $1,000 more to keep up with it. It's like, I'm good with that, you know? It's just not. No, I just can't keep up with that. Well, what I mean by that, Tortobons, is it feels less bad in a format like Standard or Pioneer. I guess unless you're buying exactly Shieldrids, but like, I don't know, a lot of the Standard and Pioneer stuff is not nearly as expensive as the modern stuff. So like, it feels like it doesn't feel as much of an investment. Niv Gamer, lands mod check. Okay. Um, go. Your turn. Standard is not cheap. I mean, it depends. Like I said, if you're not playing Shieldred, Standard's not that bad, right? You didn't build coffers and paper because of non-MH card price tags. I didn't build coffers and paper because of Bowmasters, which is like, sure, it's not a Horizons card, but it's kind of like an honorary Horizons card. It's a land. It is a land. I can go for creativity if I wanted to, but I kind of want to wait and do it for two. If I do it for one and they have binding, it's pretty bad. Urborg prices? Yeah, I mean, that one too. Urborg is pretty bad. That card is expensive for no reason. Urborg is like, I don't understand why it's so expensive. It's so odd to me. Yeah, I mean, I know it's Commander, but like, even in Commander, people don't play multiple copies, right? Like, you can only play one in Commander, right? Oh, I didn't know they played that card. All right, good beats. I did not know they played that card. Makes sense, but I just didn't know. Yeah, it is Niv. Play Urborg in every deck since it's not black. Oh, really? But you can just put Urborg in any commander deck? Oh, because it doesn't say tap add a black on it. It just says lands or swamps. Oh, I see. Gotcha. Okay, well, I mean, is there a reason to put Urborg in your deck that doesn't produce black mana? What's the reasoning? Why would they name creativity not Gearhulk, by the way? They know that I'm playing Gearhulk. I cycled an Opus. Isn't that just strictly worse? I guess I can't creativity their nivs if they care. I don't think they really care though, right? Go. I think I might have to go for this end of turn. I don't know. We'll see what they do. It's not really a winning play, because they probably just have Binding in their 7-card hand. Oh, sure. Okay. Prismatic, Sunburst. Yeah, okay. I see what you're saying. Domain, all that kind of stuff. Sure, I could buy that. I could reenact their Bring to Light. This is fun. Sure. Cool. Elish Norn coming in. They only have 9 cards in their hand. Alright, this is the only chance I have. Literally the only way I can win this game. Reforged Gaming with the 2 gifted subs. Thank you very much for the 2 gifted, folks. If you didn't get one, dodged in the chat. Thank you very much, Reforged. Chat, I have located a win condition. It's not a very good win condition, but the song slaps. Yeah, they're good. 2 gifted Subarinos. We'll look at this after. That unfortunately is not a land. Alright, you win. Needed a land there to be able to cast Opus. Okay, so all this coming out. Coming in. This, done. Alright, what do we got for Reforged Gaming? Hidden Jank. Wait, you just sent me a Lotus Field deck. Archdruid's Charmed, Impulse, Tail's End. Okay, but it has Archdruid's Charm. Is that it's the new card? Thassa's Oracle. What the hell is that doing there? Poor Scrying. Only 1 Scrying. I guess you're playing Archdruids over Scrying. Whoa, okay. So the joke is that you can ultimatum for Enter the Infinite and then have Thassa's Oracle. That's what's going on here. I mean, it's cool. Is that better than doing the Chandra thing, though? What is the benefit of doing this over just playing Chandra? I guess is what I would ask you. Or are we dead there? I mean, we had no... They had Elishorn in play. We can't kill it. Green without Lotus. You have 3 Pool, 3 Sanctum, 3 Hedge Mage. 3 Mana Confluence. 3 Stage is kind of a weird number, though. Might be time to fire up Arena. I will tell you when it is time to fire up Arena, okay? Don't tell me how to run my stream. Get out of here. Get out of here with that nonsense. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not like a... I wouldn't classify myself as a Lotus Field connoisseur, but the numbers that look kind of weird to me are like the 1 petition. I think they usually play 2. The Enter the Infinite's weird. The Mastermind's acquisition. I don't know if you need the acquisition. You don't get Thassa's, you get the Masterminds. Grab the Oracle from the side. Then what's the point of playing a Thassa's in the main? Is that so if they give you... Oh, it's so if they give you Enter the Infinite, you can just go into Oracle? Okay, sure, I see what you're saying. Okay, I'm with you. I mean, all these look fine. I'm not sure that I like 4 Charm, 1 Scrying. I feel like I would lean towards 3 Charm, 1 Scrying. The Tail's End, I could take or leave. Even without Chandra, it still might be worth playing 2 Balagad recoveries. I could see cutting Tail's End for a 2nd Balagad, because it just gives you... What's nice about Balagad is it gives you an extra green source, too, for Charm, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know. I would really have to think about this and, like, figure out what the Thassa's Oracle stuff is giving you that the Chandra is not giving you, if that makes sense. I'm going to keep this. We'll draw lands. I don't think they usually play Spelunking. The Lotus Field combo decks don't play that. Bustin', huh? Are we busting? All right. All right. Well, didn't draw land. Go. Trying to think if there's anything else I would do. Like I said, I think I would go -1 Charm, +1 Scrying, -1 Tails End, +1 Balaged. Everything else honestly does seem fine. You resolve the ultimatum with 2 blue, even no matter what they pick. Well, I think the idea is that if you have 2 blue floating, then Hidden Strings kind of accomplishes the same thing, but I guess it requires you to have additional stuff left over. Sure, I guess I could see that. All these numbers make sense. The sideboard looks pretty good. 2 of these is kind of weird. Not sure I like that. 2 is a weird number of that to play. Like the Dramoka, like the Chandra. All this other stuff makes sense. Praise yourself as a content creator, yet you refuse to slime all over the place. I then ask you, if you do not as much as slime, even a bit, are and were you ever considered a content creator? I'm an anti-slime content creator. Slime's here. Alright, well, we can go back to the deck tech. Opponent's just kind of chilling. Yeah, other than that, I think I would go, like I said, Charm, -1 Charm, +1 Scrying, -1 Tails End, +1 Balaged. I think I like everything else, though. The other thing you could do is, instead of playing the second Balaged, you could still just play the 4th stage. I don't hate that. Because, like, if you just want an extra land anyways, it's kind of the same thing. Quads, baby. How has Crime been so far? It's been good. It's been good. I probably should be 2-1. I think I punted one of my matches. Alright, do you think they have no more lies? Alright, I have an idea. Come on! Come on! Brother! How do you not activate Bankbuster there? I don't even know if I showed them Reenact last game. Fuma X, thank you for the 9-month resub. Welcome back. Imagine not activating Bankbuster there. Cringe. Cringe. Go. I'm going to cast 1 Fable. Okay. Your turn. Fuma, thanks again for the 9. Now you want to activate it, huh? Should we do a little bit of this? A little bit of that, huh? What would you do? A little bit of that. Combat. How many subs for you to slime all over the place? I would do a slime for a dono deck. I think I want to pass here. Yeah, I'm gonna pass. Okay. Well, it does not appear that they are stream sniping, because they probably wouldn't have tapped out there if they were. They just have so many counterspells that I think I have to go for this now. Okay, deal 4... Like, I don't get to tap any of their lands, but it's fine. They go to 10, we get a 4/4, we draw a couple cards. Kind of vibing. Kind of vibing. What's up, Chan? Yeah, one last time for Real Forged. I think that those are the only changes that I would make, is cutting the Charm for the Scrying, the Tails End for the 4th stage. Rest of the main looks fine, and then I would try to find room for more ley lines in the sideboard. I think maybe you can afford to cut... Like, the Test of Talents could maybe go for the 3rd ley line, and I'd maybe consider trying to make room for a 4th, but because you're playing the Mastermind stuff, you need a lot of these sideboard slots, but keep that in mind. It's one of those things that I think it seems good in paper. It seems good on paper, like what you're doing with the Thassa's Oracle stuff, but I would have to get a lot of games in to figure out where that combo is advantaged over just playing the Chandra plus Balaged stuff. That's kind of what is not quite... It's not, like, obviously apparent to me at first, is why is that better than just playing Chandra. How do you feel Convoke does post MKM? Really good. No, I don't think Delning is too slow for Convoke. Do I end of turn make an Elemental? It's a little not great if they have Binding. But then they're... No, this is actually fine, yeah. I kind of want them to Binding this, honestly. Yeah, this is better for me. Because then we can just Binding the Gearhulk when we go for this. Or copy the Gearhulk, rather. So I guess the question is... How much do we go for? Because I could do it for 2. I could attack first, do it post-combat for 2. Maybe the play is just copy Shaman and see what they do. Okay, they let that go. So I guess we just do it post-combat. Yeah, I think we do it post-combat, because we'll have more stuff to target. I am going to jam. Okay, they go to 8. Still 7 cards in hand. Good chance they have a counterspell. So I can play around No More Lies by doing X equals 1, but X equals 1 is worse if they just have a single removal spell. So I think I go pop this and go X equals 2, targeting these two. What new cards did Convoke get? Mostly just the new 3-bit Inspector. Alright, fine, go. We're still in a fine position. Oh, the other card that Convoke got was the case. I think the case is good enough for Pioneer. That card, every time I've cast it in Standard, it's felt so fucked up. So, probably good enough for Pioneer. Case of the Gateway Express, I think is what it's called. Yeah, Case of the Gateway Express. That card's crazy. Yeah, it's just Terminate plus Glorious Anthem, which is a ridiculous card for a Boros aggressive deck, you know? Yeah, it kills Shieldred. Ah, that card's just insane. It's so good. Niv players, am I right? I don't know where I was going with that. Just Niv players. Escape to the Wilds. Really? Bro, I'm escaping. Fuck you. Of course they had veto. God damn it. Alright, we're no longer in a good position this game. How do we ever beat Binding plus Veto plus Tybalt? Do I prefer playing against Blue White or Niv? Definitely Niv. They actually attack you. They actually have some interest in getting the game over with. I kind of want to, like, Prismari Command. I mean, that's just not even good enough, dude. Yeah. Just Fable Prage. It's not going to be good enough. There's no baiting. They're just not going to... They're not going to counter these cards. Really? They're countering the Fable? I think I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, sure. I guess we have a chance now. I mean, they still have Binding and Tybalt, but... Okay. Targets. Any targets? Any targets? Any targets? Song of Toten. Is that the one that makes X rats or something? Killing Shaman and not Reflection? Kind of weird. Kind of weird. Card's kind of cool. I don't hate it. Just make a shit ton of rats. Rat jam time. I saw some people that were doing well with mono red over the weekend. There was this same person who actually played. I think they got like ninth in the standard challenge and 10th in the pioneer challenge, and they played mono red with 4 copies of this card that I don't remember the name of, but it's whenever a creature you control attacks, exile the top card of your library, and you could pay 2 mana, discard your hand to put all of those cards into your hand. So their deck was just like 21 drops, and 4 of those. It was kind of cool. Yeah, connecting the dots. Thought that was kind of cool. Interesting adaptation from the from like the traditional mono red decks. I'm not sure yet, voice. I'm really not sure. I think it's good as like a 1 or a 2 of. I played 4 this weekend, and I feel like 4 is probably too many. All right, I'm bored. You in, dude. I'm bored. I'm bored. God, dude. This hand sucks. Better. A little bit better. I think it's put this back. I don't know, maybe putting that back with the Opus in hand is kind of sketch, but I do have the creativity for it, so it should be fine. Ooh, a deck I can beat. Let's go. A deck I can actually beat. You'll love to see it. We have located a single good matchup. Kumada with no creature? Yeah, I don't know. I really thought that Reenact the Crime was going to maybe reinvigorate this deck a little bit. Deduce is good too. Deduce has been very, very good when I've drawn that card. I like that one quite a bit. But this might not be a good Reenact the Crime deck, is what I'm learning. Rampaging Ferocidong. So if I discard Reenact, I can't do anything though, right? I can go land, creativity, treasure, flashback, reenact, but what am I reenacting, right? I'm gonna put the reenact in the graveyard though. Okay. I'm just gonna kill the Ferocidon, I think. Target this. Deal 3-1. Done, tap these two. I mean, this is probably good enough, right? Yeah, it's probably good enough. Can't win a game with 1 card anymore. So, I agree with you to an extent. There are certain matchups where that is good enough. Case in point, like the aggressive decks. If you can stabilize a little bit and stick a creativity for 1 and do this kind of thing, like this will... Whoa. Right as I said this will beat them, they immediately cast Hazoret. Well, maybe not. Maybe it won't actually beat them. Any Hazarets? Any Hazarets in the chat? Any Hazarets? Go. Chill, dude. We can talk about this. Opponent, we can talk about this. But yeah, I mean, like there just aren't as many matchups where this stuff is good enough, right? It's good in some matchups, but not all the time. I could sack my 4/4 to counter this. I have 3 cards in hand. I don't have enough mana for Sokenzan to make disappear. You need 6 mana for that. If I just make them pay 2 more, so they can't empty their hand for Hazoret, I think that's fine. That's not bad. 5, 9, 11. I think we can probably turn up the heat a little bit. Because we still have Fiery Impulse up if anything weird happens. I guess we could lose to, like, Embercleave or something weird like that. Your deck trying to get 1 creature into play just isn't good enough anymore. Yeah. See, I guess the question I would have to, my response to that would be why? Because the creativity deck is still doing something very powerful. Whether it's Gearhulk Opus, Gearhulk, I mean, even just 4 mana, put a 5/6 into play, draw a card. I mean, I guess that's the floor, right? And that's probably not good enough against a lot of people. But like Gearhulk Opus, Atraxa, World Spine Worm plus Xenagos, like why is that stuff not good anymore? I don't know the answer to that question. It's really hard it's a really hard question to answer, isn't it? Because like it feels like it should be powerful enough to be good in this format. I just don't know. Better removal. Yeah, I mean, I guess Lotus is a bad matchup. Also, Control. Control's not a great matchup. Yeah, that's a good point. Get Lost, Bitter Triumph. Okay, sure. The removal's better. Yeah. Hey, do you think this deck's bad against Amalia and Quint? Where you just like kill their stuff, flashback, Opus, kill 2 of their things? Yeah, that's another good point too. The loss of mono green. This deck used to beat the crap out of mono green. So when you lose your best matchup, like what's the point of playing this week for this deck? Did I see the RCs this week? I watched a little bit on and off, but not too much. Yeah, I think that's a good point though. Mono green being banned, or like them removing mono green from the format, is probably the biggest reason. Because you just lost your best matchup. And when you lose your best matchup, what's the point of playing this deck anymore? You know? Burning Tree Emissary. Let them cook. Let cook. Ayo. That one might be a little tough to beat. Maybe. I could probably afford to wait a turn on the anger, right? 3 cards in hand. Let's wait one turn. Let's wait one turn. What do y'all think of the best Phoenix sideboard cards against Spirits? Makes up a huge meta share of my FNMs. Isn't that a great matchup for Phoenix? But yeah, Rending Volley is probably the best answer. I feel like you should be a pretty decent favorite against them. Post-combat Scoundrel. I'm with you. What are we doing with it? Wicked Roll. Okay. Wicked Roll, huh? You have 2 cards in hand. I'm going to save the Shark Typhoon. It's a little bit of a gamble if I don't find a land. Never didn't have it. Take 1. Anger, clean up the board. Go to 14 off of the roll. Do they have a pump spell? They may have a pump spell. Okay, well, I guess I will pay a shit ton of life to kill this. Because otherwise I'm not killing it. 7. I guess the good news is they only have 1 card in hand. Kind of dicey, though. This card is surprisingly annoying. They have a song called Kool-Aid? I didn't know that. Upstairs. It's a lot of burn. You better chill out over there. Opponent's got no chill. Alright, Bone Crusher. Yeah, that's fine. 1 card in hand. We kind of just have to assume it's not a removal spell. Because I'm not sure we can beat a removal spell anyways. Okay. Alright. I will cast my creativity card. Surely they have nothing. Surely they have nothing, right? Okay. I like how they lightning strike to my 2/2 instead of me. Alright, fine. Fine. In there. The disrespect. I'm doing good. The absolute disrespect. You're at 3 life? I'll kill your creature. I know, but it's just the Chad play, you know? Killing the creature is definitely the Chad play there. Still gets you if you gain 1. What do you mean? How am I gaining a life? How am I gaining a life in my Izzet deck? Sure. This hand's fine. And by fine, I mean quite good, actually. This hand's nice. Do you have dono openings? There should be 1 left for this week. I believe there is 1 left for this week. Yeah, so the idea behind Quakebringer is you cut your Gearhulks for them against Amalia. It's a lot easier, but they don't have turn 2 stupid enchantment. Alright, once you have a deck, Belfie, just go ahead and drop it in the Discord for me. I'll go ahead and put that in the queue. That's not a land. Alright, your turn. Yeah, just make sure to put it in the Discord. It's where I keep track of all the stuff. Discord's the best place to put it. End of turn, Atarka's Command. Deck. Yeah, it's the same meta. All the same stuff. You didn't miss much. Rude. Fable. Oh, stop! Come on, not like this. Imagine losing to a mono red deck with 4 removal spells in your hand. Couldn't be me. Surely we can't lose this game like this, right? Oh god, they have Hazoret. God. Oh, chat, we're dead. Chat, we're dead. Who would win? 1 single indestructible god or 4 items of fire? This is just not, you know, it wasn't meant to be. It's fine. Can't you creativity it? I mean, you're allowed to cast Indomitable Creativity on Hazoret. It's not going to do what you want it to, but that is a legal play. Yes, you can do it. You can do it. All right. You win, Hazoret guy. You win, Hazoret guy. You win this time. I'll get you next time, though. That was embarrassing. I'm not going to lie. That was pretty embarrassing. Where'd it go? Pioneer, Gearhulk. All right, my recommendation, because everybody wants an outro for the YouTube videos, my recommendation would be if you ever consider playing this deck, do yourself a favor, right-click, delete. I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Bye, YouTube. All right, get this shit out of here. A fat L. Yeah.
Ha 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 ha